What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Let me know if y'all can hear this. I'm trying to use my phone now, but I have not figured out how to make it. Lean this up. Yep, it's going forward. Yep. Hold up, let me figure this out. I should have got a better phone now. Yeah, that's good. People always want to thank God. Always want to thank God, man. I've been on social media. Well, I've been on social media probably since 2001, man, the Yahoo groups. Since the Yahoo groups, and so I have a lot of experience with this, man. You know, this is something I've been seeing for years. I think I made a video like this before, but you know, it's always good to recap, you know, and recycle. Ain't nothing wrong with that, you know. Too many people try to play God, man. You know, they'll have people in their friends list, opinions that they never agree with, always arguing, right? Always have something negative to say. And with Facebook, social media, things of that nature, man. Hey, what's going on, man? Facebook, social media, things of that nature. It's so easy to just unsubscribe or just not follow. I'm not even saying block. I'm not even saying on some on a contentious level, like F that dude or F that chick, I'm about to block. I'm not even saying that. I reserve blocking. I reserve blocking for people. If you constantly troll though, if you're the type of individual that always trolls, you know, I'm a comedian, and one of the drawbacks of being a comic is when you post statuses, you'll have people that you're trying to be serious, trying to have serious moments, but they just assume because you're a comic that you're joking all the time, and it's like a lot of non-comedians, they always giving their shitty ass 2 cents and trying to always have lighthearted moments when the moments don't dictate it. People like that, they gotta go. I said people like that is out here, but I'm not even speaking in reference to those individuals. I'm not even talking about them. I'm talking about your so-called friends. I said I'm talking about people that regard you as your so-called friends, right? And you are diametrically opposed in views, which is nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody doesn't really think the same, but you're diametrically opposed in views. One may be far left, one may be far right. And you've probably known this person for a few years, or maybe your whole life, whatever. And it's every time they post something, you always got something negative, something negative to say, something to stop. They showing the aggravation and then the tagging the people of your ilk. Yo, look at this person saying, let's get him, let's get her. What is you really gonna change on social media being that way? To me, like, that's just a total waste of time. Like, yeah, I post a lot of controversial things, but one thing you rarely see me do, because I got almost 5,000 friends on the book or whatever. I have 2,000 on IG, 600 on TikTok. And one thing I never do is, I never like, if it's somebody that posts things that I don't really like all the time, maybe once or so I might hop in, maybe once, give my opinion, but I don't try to change. If it's something that I deem is like blatantly wrong and they spreading false information and I know the truth, I might drop like the whole DMX situation when they were like DMX was sensitive because he used to they had the picture was floating around of him at this like plant nursery and he was like squirting some flowers and like look, he was hard, but he had a sensitive side that nobody knew about. You could tell he had a sensitive side because he took care of dogs, but that's neither here nor there. And I kept seeing it and I was believing it, but then something like clicked in my head. I was like, you know what? Let me research this. And it turns out that picture that was floating around was actually a screenshot from a show called Fresh Off the Boat on Netflix. So people are trying to like use this to say, people were trying to use that picture to prove that men have a sensitive side, when the whole time that came from a movie or TV. It wasn't real. So if you're going to use something, if you're going to use something to prove your case, you use real examples. So in that instance, I just got tired of seeing that picture. I mean, I know DMX, freshly passed away. So there's going to be all kinds of posts and things of that nature about him or whatever. So I hopped on a post just one time and I was just like, yo, I understand that DMX passed and y'all put, giving your condolences, and every time somebody dies, like people always want to paint a picture of how nice of a person they were and highlight good things. But to use this to show that he had a sensitive side is just disingenuous. There's been plenty of examples where he helped out homeless people. He stopped his shows and went to the crowd and prayed for somebody. Like there are actual real examples that you can use to show that he had a sensitive human side. So in that instance, all I did was I fact checked. And then I kept it moving, Oh no! Damn. You know what? This ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. I just did some dumb shit just now. I was about to put pepper on my eggs and I opened up the pour instead and I poured all this damn pepper all over my eggs. I was gonna try to save and salvage it, but I'm like, nah, we got plenty of eggs. I just put 2 more in the pan. But anyway, all I did was fact check, maybe a couple comments in that one post. Kept it moving. The way some of y'all mofos online act, if I was to act like y'all, it's like not only would I do the fact check post, but I would like click on the DMX hashtag like DMX sensitive hashtag, and like anywhere in any place where people were spreading the false information that was an actual real picture, that was a real life scenario of them being sensitive or whatever, I would follow it and I would just troll people and call them stupid and stuff like that. That's what other people do. You know, if I kept seeing it even after I shared the truth, if I kept seeing that same individual like sharing that picture to kind of like show that DMX had a sensitive side, all I gotta do, unfollow them, never see it. People's egos are too big though, man. People's egos are too big though, you know? Yo, it's not enough that they want to disagree with you. They want to change you on the spot. And they're gonna keep going hard and keep trolling. Trying to force you to change. It's like, let's say you do for some miraculous reason change me, and now I think the way you think. Does that make your life better? Does that improve your station in life? Just because I now agree with you, just because I don't share content that you don't like. We don't all have to like the same things, y'all. We don't all have to like the same things. But it's people with these godlike complexes. It may be something that offends them that I'm a fan of, and so they're upset at me because I like the entertainment that I like. I share them with people. I don't share anything too egregious, like I don't share pornography. I don't share fight videos. I don't really share pictures of models. Yes, models and things of that nature. Yes, one of my latest open mic videos that I dropped, I'm talking about female orgasms. I had a picture of in the thumbnail of a chick with a big booty bent over. She was beautiful too, by the way. But you know what I'm saying? It's about female orgasms. So I thought the picture was fitting than my fat ass. More fitting, rather. Flip them eggs over. Yeah, I thought that was like that. I thought that picture was more fitting. You know what I mean? But I'm not really sharing nothing too crazy on my page. Nothing violent. I don't share anything to be like that marginalizes a group to the point where it's like hate those people, kill those people should die. You never see me share anything like that. I might share stuff of me roasting certain groups or certain demographics, but nothing too crazy. At the end of the day, I'm a comic, and most things that I poke fun of are things that are within myself. Like if I talk about fat people, you know what I'm saying? If I talk about people struggling with dating, if I talk about people that's broke, these are all things that are within myself. So it's like, I got a right to talk about what I'm struggling about. You know what I'm saying? It's not my fault you going through some of the struggles that I'm going through. I'm going to talk about it. That's my sense of therapy. You know, the more I make fun of it, it actually inspires me to improve. And it inspires me to get better. You know? The only drawback is, you know, when in the course of my improving, the better shape that I get, it's probably going to be a lot harder for me to make jokes about certain things in certain situations, but, you know, it is what it is. None of us stay the same age. We all age, we all grow. We all evolve. sausages, B. We all evolve, you know what I'm saying? We all improve. If you was doing comedy since you was 16 years old or some shit, and you're like 45, 50, you're not gonna have the same material at 50 that you have at 45. So you elevate, things change, life changes. Life changes, man. But to get back on topic, I just don't understand like how people constantly follow people that they're not a fan of. I don't get that shit. I don't get it. Like I follow a lot of YouTubers, different YouTubers, but I started getting tired of like the leftist YouTubers and leftist non-logical rhetoric, man. So I started unfollowing. I unfollowed the Brilliant Idiots. I unfollowed the Joe Budden podcast. I unfollowed the Breakfast Club. I might still pop in and catch a video if they have, they're doing a topic, or if they have a guest on that I really want to hear from. But for the most part, I'm not following them, and I'm not checking them, and I'm not in their comments every single day talking about how much they content suck, or throwing, you know what I'm saying, or throwing shade, or just being negative, or always having something negative to say. Like, no, it's like those people that like hate certain songs. It's like the people that like hate certain songs, right? And then all they do is go on YouTube and look for that certain song or that certain artist, and they have something negative to say every single time. It's like, how do you get up in life and every single day you visit things that you don't like just to trash it every single day? That shit is insanity, man. Like, it's the same shit over and over again. It's the same type of people over and over again. Always having something negative to say about the same people. It's like you feel like, how sad is your life that you're fueled by negativity, that you actually derive enjoyment from constantly following the same people that you don't like and constantly just being negative. And I'm just talking about artists. I'm not talking like if you following like George Zimmerman and you trolling and start like a murderer, rapist, something like that. That I get. But I'm just talking about just the regular content creator or online personality. I feel like that shit is extremely unhealthy, man. It's unhealthy to be fueled just by negativity. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's plenty of hip hop artists and movies and things of that nature. Like a couple years, I'm a culprit. I've done this before. A couple of years ago when Game of Thrones was ending, right? And you know, everybody on social media was talking about it, and I just constantly, I constantly kept making posts about how I just don't get it. I tried to watch Game of Thrones. I'm not saying it's bad. I just don't connect with it. It just doesn't do it for me personally, you know. But I did that post a couple of times, or somebody would make a post saying that Game of Thrones is the greatest, TV show of all time, and I would put a thumbs down in the comment. I've done that a couple of times. Yeah, I was trolling, but I stopped after. That was something I did for a couple weeks, you know, because it was popular, because everybody was talking about it, and then I stopped. And on top of that, I didn't knock other people. I didn't knock other people for liking the show. I never did. I never said, oh, you're stupid because you like Game of Thrones, and like constantly follow that person around and call them stupid or throw shade or just be negative because they enjoy something I don't enjoy. No. I didn't do nothing like that. That's weird as hell. I didn't do anything like that. I said my piece. Most of it was on my page. Kept it moving. I'm saying? Kept it moving. Nah, other people ain't satisfied like that. Hell no. Other folk gotta continually follow you and continually express their disdain in the things that you like. They're on your friends list. Like, oh, you always popping up on my timeline. That's why I keep commenting. And I'm like, I like what I like. What I like is not going to change anytime soon. It may change, but not at this moment. So, this is what I'm going to continue to post. So, if you don't want to see the things that I post, and I've been dealing with this type of shit for years. This isn't towards anyone specific. This has happened with multiple people. And I've had you tag my name and tag this topic. You'll see I've been talking about this probably like the last 7, 8 years or whatever. But if you don't like what I post, I'm not saying you gotta unfriend me. Just unsubscribe, man. What's so hard about that? Yo, what's so hard about unsubscribing if you don't like something? You know what's so hard about it? Because the reality of the situation is they're fans. They do like that shit. They may have they have a weird way of showing it, but like, if you truly don't like something, if you truly don't like something, man, you're not gonna check on it every single time that what you don't like pops up in your timeline. And after a while, if you got any type of sense or any type of logic, you're gonna unfollow it. Why give yourself or allow yourself to have the unnecessary stress, anger, and aggravation? Because somebody is posting content that you don't like, and you know this person like has different tastes than you, different tastes that you don't have. Why keep following? I don't get it, man. I had certain weirdo ass friends, man, that they'll always, this was like a trend like 2014 or something like that. People just sharing violent videos. You know what I'm saying? Or abuse towards like kids getting beat by their parents or dogs getting abused. And it would be the same type of people sharing that shit all the time. That junk is ridiculous, man. And I would scroll by, I wouldn't really watch the stuff. But after a while, I got tired of seeing the same people posting that bullshit. So what did I do? I unfollowed them. And it's funny, unfollow is even better than the block at times. Because it's like, a lot of times when you block somebody, they feel some type of way. And that still makes them try to reach out through other people, right? But when you unfollow somebody, you no longer see them on the timeline, and it's just like they don't even realize that you unfollow them. That's the dope there. I don't realize that shit. So it's no love lost, no harm, no foul. They can continue doing their thing. You know, you did something passive aggressive as far as unfollow, but they don't even really know what's going on. So you're going on peacefully with your life, not seeing that person's whack ass content anymore. And then they probably don't have to worry about you hopping on their shit, giving your 2 cents, because you know what I'm saying. You no longer see their you no longer see their page on your wall, on your timeline rather. That's simple, man. But a lot of people don't like the simple. A lot of people prefer the chaos, man. My boy Devin McCoy, shout out to Devin, every cypher from Fast Food Station. We did a song back in like 03 called Moth Mentality. And it's about, like, you know, a moth is so stupid, it can be a flame and like a moth will just fly to the flame and shit and burn itself. And a lot of human beings have that mindset. You know what I'm saying? They don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, they always just put themselves in harm's way. Like, life means more to them if they're like near death. And my boy, every cypher, Dev, he had this one line. He was talking about this chick he used to be in love with, but she was like a drug addict or something. And it said the line was, she only felt alive while dying, slicing her veins. Domestic violence, a wife to the game. You know what I'm saying? She only felt alive while dying. Knife to the vein. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. But like, some people only feel alive if there's some type of drama or some type of static or some type of food. I like the calm, yo. I like to have as least drama as possible. I know it don't seem like it, and I used to go back and forth with people online a couple years ago, but like, I've grown and I've evolved, and I realized you can't really change people. People just have to want to change themselves. That's why a lot of times when I post stuff, I'm not posting things to convince you. I'm not trying to convert you. I'm not trying to proselytize. I basically post things to connect with like individuals. I'm not trying to change nobody. I'm trying to link up and unite with people that have a similar mindset as myself. You know? I don't want to convert anybody, man. But I would like to connect with like-minded individuals. And that's why I post what I post. If I post something and you don't like it, it's not for you. That's not my audience. You know? Just like if you post something, I don't like it, that's not for me. There's so many chicks that make posts about like broke dudes, bald-headed dudes, short dudes, whatever. I'm all those things. Ugly dudes, I'm all them things. It doesn't offend me, because that's not for me, man. You know? That's how you feel? That's how you feel? Cool. It doesn't help or hurt my life. I don't care. I couldn't care less. It's couldn't care less. It's not could care less. Because if you could care less, then that means you still care about it, y'all stupid motherfuckers. Start saying these phrases right. You sound like idiots. Yeah. This is good. Little breakfast. I worked out this morning. Now I'm putting some of this back in my body. The bread is a bad thing, I admit. I know. I'm not going on a perfect diet. I'm just eating less. I eat less. Y'all see it. You see I lost weight. I just don't eat as much as I used to. A pint of ice cream lasts me like 3-4 days now. Before, I used to eat a pint of ice cream in one sitting. That's fucking nuts. I don't know why I used to do that shit. But we need to stop trying to play God, man. We need to stop trying to change people. We need to stop stressing over other folks that don't like the shit that we like, or don't like the posts, or or stressing over other folks who post things that we're not fans of. Unfollow. It's mad simple. I'm out. Hashtag everybody need more green. Deuces.